Okay, number 4. Read number 4. For want of. Say?
For want of.
What is the meaning of want?
Want
መፈለግ. See? For want of ስትል ግን በጥረት ምን ማለት ነው? በጥረት ምክንያት ስትል for want of. Say? For want of.
For want of.
People are dying for want of food. Say?
People are dying for want of food.
Okay. People are dying for want of. For want of means lacking something, right? Due to lack or due to scarcity of something. For want of food, people are dying. በምግብ ጥረት ሰው እየሞተ ነው ስትሉ for want of food, people are dying. Or people are dying የሚለው ማምጣት ትችላለህ። Say again. People are dying for want of food. Say?
People are dying for want of
food.
Yeah,
people are dying for want of food. Or people are dying for want of medical treatment, right? Yeah. People are dying for want of medical treatment. Or people are dying for want of knowledge. ይሞታል ስላለ okay ወቀታጡም ይሞሳል አትለኝም እንዴ? All right, so that's like የሆነ ጥረት በሆነ ጥረት ምክንያት ስትሉ for want of ነው የምትሉ። Say it again. For want of.
For want of.
Say it again.
For want of.
Read it.
For want of.
Yeah, for want of, right? He's suffering for want of love. Say, he's suffering for want of love.
He's suffering for want of life.
Love.
Love.
Yeah, all right? Due to lack of love, he's suffering, right? Yeah. So, for want of ስትሉ በጥረት ምክንያት ማለት ነው። People are dying for want of food. People are dying for want of, medical treatment. People are dying for want of peace. Do you understand me? For want of stability, peace and stability in a country. Therefore, for want of means በዳሽ ጥረት በሆነ ጥረት ምክንያት እንጂ ፍላጎት የሚለውን አይደለም እዚህ ጋር የሚገልጸው። እሺ እየተገባ ነው? All right, that's it. Okay, I want you to read number 2. እስቲ number 2 ሲያንብብልኝ። For the good for what? The good of. For the good of በለሲ ለጥቅም ሲባል ስትል ለጥሩ ጥቅም ሲባል for the good of በለሲ I did it በለሲ I did it for the good of the community. ለህብረተሰቡ ጥቅም ስል ነው ያደረኩት። ስለዚህ ለጥቅም ሲባል ማለት ለጥቅም ሲባል ምን ነው ትለው? For the good of. Say it again.
For the good of.
I did it for the good of you በለሲ
I did it for the good of you.
ላንተ ጥቅም ብዬ እኮ ነው ያደረኩት ማለት ነው። Do you understand me? Or ላንቺ ጥቅም ብዬ ነው ያደረኩት። Right? I did it for the good of you. I did it for the good of the community. Or I did it for the good of my sister, for my brother. You can say like that, right? So I did it for the good of the community, right? Do it for the good of the community. You see? Do it for the good of the community.
Do it for the good of the community.
I'm teaching for the good of the community. Am I right? All right. Okay. So that if you say someone that, oh, thank you, you're doing for the good of the community, right? ለህብረተሰቡ ጥቅም እያልክ ነው እያደረክ ያለው ስትል thank you. You are teaching for the good of the community. You are teaching for the good of us. You are teaching for the good of the people, right? That's it. ስለዚህ ለዳሽ ጥቅም ሲባል ማለት ነው። ተጋብተናል? ለዳሽ ጥቅም ሲባል ስትሉ for the good of ነው የምትሉት። Say again. For the good of.
For the good of.
Yeah. Let me do it for the good of you በለኝ እስቲ። Let me do it for the good of you.
Let me do it for the good of you.
ምን ማለት ነው?
ላንተ ጥቅም
ስላድርገው ማለት ነው። ላንተ ጥቅም ስላድርገው ስትል ምን ትላለህ? Let me do it
for the good of you.
Let me do it for the good of my country. Right? ለሀገሬ ጥቅም ስላድርገው ስትል let me do it for the good of my country. Let me do it for the good of my people. Let me do it for the good of you can say so many things ማለት ትችላላችሁ ማለት ነው። that's ይሄ በጣም ወሳኝ ነገር ነው። እሺ በጣም so beautiful ነው የሚያደርገው እንግሊዘኛችሁ ራሱ ማለት ነው። so ከተጠቀማችሁበት ነው። ግን ዝም ሸሚዶ መያዝ ብቻ አይደለም። right? እስቲ ቺን አንብባት እስቲ ምን ትላለህ?
For shame.
For shame. say no እዚህ ቃል ጋር ነው እንኳን read it again.
For shame.
For shame. አሁን የሆነ ሰው እንደዚህ ያደረኩ I stole money, I stole this ቢልህ እንደዚህ ያደረኩ ሰረኩ ቢልህ for shame. አታፍር እንዴ ማፈር ይገባሃል ስትል what can you say?
For shame.
Say for shame.
For shame.
አታፍርም እንዴ በለኝ እስቲ ሸማውን ይላልና አይደል? that's it. say for shame.
For shame.
ያሳፍራል ማለት ነው ይሄ። ለምሳሌ የሆነ ነገር ስትሰማ for shame ያሳፍራል ስትል ነገሩ ራሱን ያሳፍር ከሆነ ለምሳሌ ሸማውን ይትላለህ አንተ በቃ ማፈር አለብህ እያልከኝ ነው አይደል? ታሳፍራለህ እያልከኝ ግን ሁኔታውን ያሳፍራል ስትል ምን ለምሳሌ for shame. For shame. ያሳፍራል. Don't do it for shame. Say don't do it for shame.
Don't do it for shame.
አራት አድርገው ያሳፍራል ስትል don't do በእንግሊዝኛ ምንድነው? right አብሮ ነው ስሜቱ የሚመጣው። Okay, that is so nice. እስቲ ቺን አንብባት። ቺ ማለት SBS somebody's ማለት ነው ባጭሩ አይደል? For somebody's what?
Sake.
for somebody's sake ለሆነ ሰው ሲባል ማለት ነው ምን ማለት ነው ይሄ ለጥቅም ሲባል ማለት ነው ኦኬ ለሆነ ጥቅም ሲባል ማለት is ለሆነ ጥሩ ነገር ሲባል ማለት ነው ይሄኛውስ ለሆነ ሰው ሲባል ማለት ነው right so I live but see for my family's sake
for my family's sake
እኔ ምኖረው ለማን ብዬ ነው ያልክ ነው ለቤተሰብ ብዬ ነው ያልክ ነው I live but see for your sake ላንቺ ብዬ እኮ ነው ምኖረው I can do it for your sake but see I can do it for your sake
I can do it for your sake
ላንቺ ስል አደርገዋለሁ I can do it for your sake ላንቺ ስል አደርገዋለሁ if someone says ማትፈልገው ነገር አድርግ ቢል I don't feel good it's not good to do but I can do it for your sake right yeah I can do it for your sake
I can do it for your sake
ላንቺ ስል
አደርገዋለሁ
እሺ ለፈጣሪ ስል አደርገዋለሁ ምን ትላለህ
I can do it
for God's sake say it again እቺ somebody ምትለው God's ማለት ነው I can do it for God's sake say it again
I can do it for God's sake
I can do it for my mother's sake
I can do it for my mother's sake
I can do it for my lover's sake
I can do it for my mother's sake
yeah my lover's sake my brother's sake my sister's sake for your sake for her sake እያልክ መናገር ትችላለህ ማለት ነው that's it ስለዚህ ለሆነ ሰው ሲባል ስትሉ ለፈጣሪ ስልስል for God's sake I can do it for God's sake I can well see say I can forgive you
I can forgive you
for God's sake but I don't forget it yeah please forgive me ብትለኝ አሁን ተጣልተን I can forgive you for God's sake but I don't forget it right yeah that's it so ስለዚህ ለዳሽ ሰው ስል ስትሉ ያ ምን ትላለችሁ for somebody's sake somebody's ላይ ያን ሰው መጥራት ነው ማስገባት ነው ማለት ነው that's it እቺን አንብባት እስቲ ምን ይላል አንብበው say for sure but see for sure say it again for sure so when you say for sure don't do it for sure but you see
don't do it for sure
ለይታ ለሾ ነው ይላል አንተ ባረለ ለሾ ነው እሱ እኮ እንደዚህ የሚያደርገው ለሾ ነው ይላል አይደል ስለዚህ he's doing it for sure say he's doing it for sure ለሾ ነው የሚያደርገው ማለት ለማሳየት ነው ማለት ፈልጎ ሳይሆን to just he's doing it to attract attention right from other people or to get validation from other people he's doing that so that you say don't do it for sure say don't do it for sure yeah don't do it I'm not doing it for sure man I'm doing it for something serious so that like ለማሳየት ሲባል ስትሉ for sure ነው የምትሉት say again
for sure
what do you do for sure I don't do anything for sure say You sure? Yeah. All right. I don't do anything for sure. Say, for example, when you go to a restaurant or a hotel with your girlfriend, አይደል? ሲከር ምን የሚያደርጉ ከሴት ጋር ስትዳም ሬስቶራንት ምናምን አካባቢ ዌተሮች ኤክስፔክት የሚያደርጉት ምንድነው? ምን ነው ከወንዱ ብዙ ይሰጣል ብለው ነው አይደል? So that like the boy, sometimes, does something for sure, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
So don't do it for sure, right? So I don't do anything for sure, but see? Yeah, ምንም ለይታ ለሾ ማድረገው ነገር የለም ለጉራ ማድረገው ነገር የለም ስትሉ yeah so that's like say ambosi in ambo for short say for short say it again for short but see what's your name my name is Ashenafi but you see
my name is Ashenafi
what's your name
my name is Ashenafi
okay cuz you can call me when you can call me Ashu
yeah
you can call me Ashu for short when you see
you can call me for short Ashu
you can call me Ashu but see yeah ባጭሩ ማን ብለ መጥራት ይችላል ያልከኝ ነው ስለዚህ እቺ ነገር ለስም እንጠቀምባታለን እሺ አሁን የሆነ ሰው what's your name ቢለኝ እኔን my name is Mahari ብል but ከዛ በኋላ ግን ምን አልከኝ ቢል you can call me Mahi for short ተገባናል ማሂ ብለ መጥራት ይችላል for short and what is your name ቢላል ሰው my name is አሸናፊ ያለኝ አይደለ ምን አልከኝ አልኩት you can call me Ashu for short ባጭሩ ምን ብለ መጥራት ይችላል አለኝ you can call me what Ashu for short ባጭሩ እንዲህ ማለት ትችላለህ do you understand me what is your name my name is Jimron ባላለው አለ እንደ አሜሪካዊ what's your name my name is Jimron ምን አልከኝ you can call me Jim for short right Jim ለመጥራት ይችላል ባጭሩ ስትል for short ማለት ባጭሩ ማለት ነው do you understand me ለምን እንደምትጠቀምበት ሁሉ እየነገርኳችሁ ነው pay attention please right ይሄን አንብቡት
for the time being
ለአሁኑ ለጊዜው ስትል for the time being ለዚህ ለአሁኑ ለጊዜው ስትል ምን ትላለህ it's enough for the time being በል it's enough for the time being ለጊዜው ይበቃል አልከኝ አይደል እስቲ ለጊዜው ይሄን ውሰድ በለኝ እስቲ
take this for the time
yeah take it or see
take it
for the time being ውሰደው ለጊዜው ይሄን ስትል take this or take it for the time being right? For the time being. It's enough for the time being. ስለዚህ for the time being ስትሉ ለጊዜው ማለት ነው። Do you understand me? I'm not, for example, if someone asks you, are you working? I'm not working for the time being. ለጊዜውን እያልኩ አይደለም በዚህ ሰዓት። Yeah, I'm not working for the time being. So, for the time being means at this moment. What does it mean? At this moment. በአሁኑ ሰዓት ለጊዜው ስትሉ for the time being. It's enough for the time being. ለጊዜው ይበቃናል። See? It's enough?
It's enough
for the time being.
for the time being.
Yeah, same way.
For some reason.
For some reason. What does it mean? በማንኛውም ማለት ነው. For some reason. በአንዳንድ ምክንያቶች ጎበዝ በሆነ ምክንያት ማለት ነው በማንኛውም በቃ ባጭሩ ምን ማለት ነው በሆነ ምክንያት she በልስቲ she left me for some reason ጥላኝ ሄደች ነው በሆነ ምክንያት ጥላኝ ሄደች you are not you don't want to tell the reason for somebody reason መናገር አልፈልክም ወይ አታውቅም ማለት ነው do you understand me ስለዚህ ምን ትላለህ she left me for some reason say for some reason I stopped learning በሆነ ምክንያት መማሬን አቆምኩ for some reason I stopped learning do you understand me for some reason but see I love her ብቻ በሆነ ምክንያት ወድጃታለሁ for some reason I love her right ወዳታለሁ for some reason I love her so like for some reason ማለት በሆነ ምክንያት ማለት ነው በጥቂት ምክንያቶች ማለት አይደለም በሆነ ምክንያት ስትሉ ያን ምክንያት መናገር ሳትፈልጉ ወይም ያልታወቀ ምክንያት ከሆነ for some reason ነው የምትለው ማለት ነው do you understand me for some reason say for some reason let's see make a sentence with this expression for some reason
for some reason I hate you for some reason
I hate you for some reason አይባልም እንጂ ትላለህ I hate you say I hate you for some reason
I hate you for some reason
በሆነ ምክንያት ብቻ ታስጠላኛለህ አለ ጣልሃለሁ I hate you for some reason so I love English for some reason
I love English
what about this one
for good
good ምንድነው ጥሩ መልካም ማለት ነው for good ስትል ግን ለጥሩ for good means እስከ ወዲያኛው for good ማለት ላንድየው ስትል ምን ነው የምትለው permanently ማለት ነው for good ምን ማለት ነው
permanently
say I love you for good በልስቲ አንድ ሰው
I love you for good
እስከ ወዲያኛው ወድሻለሁ permanently ነው የምወድሽ በቋሚነት እስከ ወዲያኛው ድረስ ስትል ምን ነው የምትለው for good በልስቲ
for good
እስከ መጨረሻው ማለት ነው right do you understand me I love you for good በልስቲ I love you for good
I love you for good
I love my family for good
I love my family for good
all right do you love money for good it's okay like so that when you do something for good it means that you do it permanently you do it like forever what does it mean ለዘላለም ለሁሉ ጊዜ ስትል እስከ መጨረሻው ስትል ምን ነው for good ነው የምትለው he went for good but see
he went for good
እስከ መጨረሻው ሄዷል ማለት በሌላ አባባል he passed away ሙቷል ማለት he went for good he's gone for good say he's gone for good
he's gone for good
yeah he's gone for good so like for good ስትሉ እስከ መጨረሻው ማለት ነው for example if someone says that do you really love me yes I do I love you for good right I love you for good means I love you forever I love you permanently right so for good ማለት ነው እስከ መጨረሻው እስከ ወዲያኛው ለዘላለም የሚል ትርጉም አለው እሺ so use it ተጠቀሙበት አውሩ so read it
for fun
ለቀልድ ያህል ስትል ምን ትላለህ for fun say for fun I do it for fun ማድረገው ለምንድን ነው ለቀልድ ያህል ነው right just to enjoy ነው ማድረገው ማለት ነው I'm doing it for fun say I'm doing it for fun yeah it's for fun don't worry it's for fun በልኝ እስቲ don't worry it's for fun ለቀልድ ያህል ነው አትጨነቅ አልከኝ ለምሳሌ don't worry it's for fun man don't worry it's for fun right ለቀልድ ያህል ነው ፈታ ለማለት ዘና ለማለት ያህል ነው ስትለው ነገር it's for fun what do you do for fun
I play games
yeah I play games football games for fun and then what else I chat for fun I chat for fun and then yeah you guys what do you do for fun I do this for fun I do this for fun you can make sentences right okay so ለቀልድ ያህል ስትል ምታለ for fun ነው ምትለው what can you say say it again for fun and then see ቻናባሲ
for real
say it again
for real
እስቲ ጥያቄ ምልክት ደግሞ ላምበውስ እኔን ላርገውና የጥያቄና ያለ ጥያቄ ላርገው እስቲ for real for example if you say that yeah next week I'm planning to go to United States of America ብትል ለሄድ ነው ወደ United States for real ከምር ነው እንዴ ምን ደሞ for real say for real say for real all right and then if you want to run game to a girl and then if you want to say to her like if you want to ask her hello like can I have a phone number please no why should you take my phone number because I want to talk to you I want to chat you're so beautiful but let no I've got a boyfriend for real what's she know ከምር for real was it for real even አጠራሩ for real አይባል for real say for real yeah that's for real I'm serious I mean it so I mean it what is it ከምር ነው I mean it I'm serious yeah for real I mean it I'm serious ነገር ግን ቺን አሁን ብታጠፋ for real ካልኩኝ I'm serious that's ከእውነት ነው ማለት ነው ከምር ነው ስትል for real that's for real but see
That's for real.
yeah ከምር ነው that's for real I'm for real it's for real right I mean that it's serious yeah I mean it ስለዚህ ጥያቄ ሳደርገው ግን ከምር ነው እንዴ ስትሉ for real are you serious ማለት እኮ ነው say for real
For real?
yeah that's it and then read this one
For the sake of.
for the sake of something ማለት ነው ይሄ ማለት ነው for the sake of something ለዳሽ ሲባል sake ምንድን እዚህ ለሆነ ሰው ሲባል yeah for somebody sake ብያለሁ አይደል እዚህ ጋር for the sake of ስትሉ ደግሞ ምን ነው for the sake of ለሆነ so I don't work but see I don't work
I don't work
for the sake of money
for the sake of money.
ለገንዘብ ብዬ አይደለም ሰራው ለዳሽ ሲባል ማለት ነው I don't work for the sake of money or you can say that don't learn for the sake of learning ለመማር ብለህ አትማር ማለት በሌላ አባባል ምን ማለት ነው ዓላማ ይኖርህ ማለት ነው right you understand me don't live for the sake of living say don't live for the sake of living
Don't live for the sake of living.
yeah ለመኖር እንዲሁ ዝም ብለህ ለመኖር ብለህ አትኖር you must have a reason you must have a purpose ማለት ነው right and don't learn for the sake of learning ዝም ብለህ ለመማር አትማር ማለት ለመማር አትማር ማለት በሌላ አባባል ምን ማለት ነው you must have the purpose you must have some objectives to say it right so do you work for the sake of money no do you have a job
Yeah.
so I don't work for the sake of money
I don't work for the sake of money.
for real አሸናፊ what is the meaning of out ሲባል ምን ማለት ነው በማንኛ ውጪ ማለት ነው out of work በርሲ
Out of work.
I'm out of work በርሲ
I'm out of work.
ከስራ ውጪ ነኝ ማለት በሌላ አባባል ምን ማለት ነው I am
Out of work.
I'm out of work means I'm unemployed ማለት ነው right I am what unemployed what does it mean
Unemployed.
I'm unemployed I'm out of work means I'm unemployed that's it for example if I ask you that what do you do I'm out of work for the time being say
I'm out of work for the time being.
ለጊዜው ምንድን ነኝ ስራ የለኝም ለጊዜው ስለዚህ ስራ የሌለው ወይም unemployed ስንል out of work she's out of work he's out of work right where this person is out of work I am out of work my father is out of work so you can say that so out of trouble say out of trouble
Out of trouble.
trouble ምንድን ነው ችግር ስለዚህ I'm out of trouble ካልክ ምንድን ነው ችግር አልፈጥርም ችግር ፈጣሪ አይደለሁም ስትል ምንድን ነው የምትለው I'm out of trouble በልሲ
I'm out of trouble.
it means I behave properly man I behave properly right if you are ጨዋ ከሆንክ oh thanks God I'm out of trouble say I'm out of trouble
I'm out of trouble.
you mean that I am the one who do not make troubles or problems right so that's like if you are behaving in a certain way in a beautiful way what can I say I'm out of trouble ስላለህ ችግር ፈጣሪ አይደለሁም ማለት ነው what does it mean I'm out of trouble say
I'm out of trouble.
are you in trouble or out of trouble I am
Out of trouble.
I'm out of trouble thanks God right so I'm out of trouble so that this is I'm out of trouble so you guys are you out of trouble or are you in trouble so what about this one get someone
Out of trouble.
get someone out of trouble but see please get me but someone የሰው እንደገና ኦብጀክት መጠቀም ትችላለህ ኦብጀክት ማለት ይችላል get me out of trouble please but see
Get me out of trouble, please.
yeah እባክህ ከችግር አውጣኝ በለኝ get me out of trouble say
Get me out of trouble.
I am really mixed up I'm confused I want you to get me out of trouble please get me out of trouble means please help me to get out of this trouble right so get me out of trouble means help me to solve my problems what does it mean help me to solve my problems ከችግር አውጣኝ በለኝ get me
out of trouble.
say get me out of trouble
Get me out of trouble.
ከችግር አውጣት በለኝ
Get her out of trouble.
get her say get her out of trouble
Get her out of trouble.
yeah get her out of trouble ከችግር አውጣው በለኝ
Get him out of trouble.
እሺ ራስን ከችግር አውጣ በለኝ get yourself
Out of trouble.
say get yourself out of trouble
Get yourself out of trouble.
yeah get yourself out of trouble very good that's it so to get someone out of trouble means to solve somebody's problem right what does it mean to solve somebody's problem እባክህ ከችግር አውጣ ስትል please get me out of trouble oh God get me out of trouble say oh God get me out of trouble
Oh God, get me out of trouble.
oh God get me out of these terrible problems or from this terrible trouble oh God please get me out of trouble all right what about this one get someone into trouble but see
Get someone into trouble.
yeah get someone into trouble right when I say get someone into trouble እነዚህ አሁን ይሄኛው ኦፍ የለውም አብራችሁ እንድታውቁት ብዬ ነው ይሄና ይሄ ማለት ነው ሌሎች ኦፍ አላቸው ይሄ ግን እንትን ምንድነው ይሄ አውት የሚል ነገር የለውም ማለት ነው በዛው እንድታውቁት ብዬ ነው get someone into trouble means አንድን ሰው ችግር ውስጥ ማስገባት ማለት ነው ችግር ውስጥ አታስገባ በለኝ don't get me
Into trouble.
So don't get me into trouble.
Don't get me into trouble.
Don't get me into trouble. ራስን ችግር ውስጥ አታስገባኝ እንጂ
Get yourself into trouble.
አታስገባኝ እንጂ አስገባ ያልከኝ ነው።
Get,
Say don't get yourself.
get yourself into trouble.
Don't get yourself into trouble.
Yeah.
Take care. Don't get yourself into trouble. It's not good, right? So get someone into trouble means to just make someone, get into a problem, get into, trouble. To make somebody involved in a trouble. ስለዚህ አንድ ሰው ወደ ችግር ውስጥ ማስገባት ማለት ነው. Right? I know that you're getting me into trouble. ችግር ውስጥ ያስገባኝ እንደሆነ አውቃለሁ ስትል I know that you're getting me into trouble. So get someone into trouble means to make somebody involved in a trouble or in a problem. አንድ ሰው በችግር ውስጥ እንዲሳተፍ እንዲገባ ማድረግ ማለት ነው. Get someone into trouble. Do you understand me?
Yes.
So get into trouble በሲ
Get into trouble.
ይሄ በራስ ጊዜ ነው። ይሄን ሰውን አንተ ሰሞን ይላል ሰውን ማድረግ ይሄ ደግሞ በችግር ምን ማለት ነው? መሳተፍ ማለት ነው። ምን ማለት ነው? ችግር ውስጥ መግባት ችግር ውስጥ መሳተፍ ማለት ነው። Right? Don't get into trouble በለኝ እስኪ።
Don't get into trouble.
ችግር ውስጥ አትግባ እያልከኝ ነው። ችግርን ራስን ችግር ውስጥ አታስገባ በለኝ እስኪ።
Don't get yourself into trouble.
ይቻያት yourself ራስህን ከሌን ምናምን ስትል እነዚህ ያለ ይሄ ደግሞ ብቻው ማለት ነው። Right? That's it. Get into trouble. Say I'm getting into trouble.
I'm getting into trouble.
ችግር ውስጥ እየገባሁ ነው። ችግር ውስጥ እየገባህ ነው በለኝ። You are getting
Into trouble.
Say you are getting into trouble.
Yeah.
Say it again.
You are getting into trouble.
Say ችግር ውስጥ መግባት አልፈልግም በለኝ። I don't want to get
I don't want to get into trouble.
I don't want to get into trouble. Say I don't want to get into trouble.
I don't want to get into trouble.
Yeah, ችግር ውስጥ መግባት አልፈልግም. I don't want to get into trouble, man. I don't want to get into trouble. Yeah. Okay. Read this one.
Out of the ordinary.
ኦርዲነሪ ምንድን ነው አሸናፊ? ኦርዲነሪ ማለት የተለመደ ነገር ነው አይደል? ተራ ነገር ኦርዲነሪ ይባላል። ተራ የተለመደ። out of the ordinary የምትል ግን ኤክሰፕሽናል የሆነ ዩኒክ የሆነ ለየት ያለ ነገር ኤክሰፕሽናል የሆነ ነገር out of the ordinary ነው የሚባለው። Do you understand me? Do out of the ordinary በለኝ እስቲ።
What?
Do something out of the ordinary በለኝ እስቲ።
Something out of the ordinary.
የተለየ ነገር ዩኒክ የሆነ ነገር ስራ እያልከኝ ነው። something which is unique, something which is different, something which is exceptional, right? It's out of the ordinary. But see, it's out of the ordinary.
It's out of the ordinary.
Say your presentation is out of the ordinary.
Your presentation is out of ordinary.
ለየት ያለ ነው። presentation ምን ያለ ነው ያልከኝ ነው። ለየት ያለ ነው። Your presentation is out of the ordinary. Your personality is out of the ordinary. ከተለመደው ለየት ያለ ነው ማለት ነው። Your personality is out of the ordinary. Your method is out of the ordinary. Yeah? Oh, this is out of the ordinary. I like it. So out of the ordinary means which is not ordinary. Something which is unique, something which is exceptional, right? Something which is different, something, all right. So that ለየት ያለ something which is out of the ordinary means something which is exceptional or unique. ለየት ያለ ነገር ካለው የተለየ ነገር ምን ይባላል? out of the ordinary ነው የሚባለው. Right. So read the next one. Read the next one.
Out of stock.
Out of stock. Say out of stock.
Out of
When you say out of stock, stock ምንድን ነው? መካዝን ነው አይደል? ስቶክ የሆነ ነገር ማለት የሆነ የልብስ የምን በቃ የሆነ ነገር መካዝን ስቶክ ይባላል። የሆነ የምታስቀምጡት የሸቀጡት so out of stock ስትል for example, excuse me, can you show me that jacket please? I want to buy that jacket. How much is the price? I'm sorry, it's out of stock. It's out of what? Stock. It's out of stock. What is it?
It's out of stock.
It's not on the market. It's not available in the stock. Stock ውስጥ የለም መካዝን ውስጥ የለም አልቋል ስትል it's out of stock ነው የምትለው። Say it again.
It's out of stock.
Say
It's out of stock.
ለጉድስ ነው ይሄን ለሰርቪስ ሳይሆን ጉድስ ነው የምንጠቀምበት ለጉድስ ማለት ነው። Excuse me, can you give me some sugar? I'm sorry, it's out of stock. ካልክ ስቶክ ላይ የለም አልቋል ማለት ነው። It's out of stock. Excuse me, can you give me this? Oh, sorry, it's out of stock. Excuse me, I want to buy this thing. Can you show me? I'm sorry, it's out of stock. መካዝን አልቋል ገበያ ላይ የለም ጨርሰናል ሲል it's out of stock. Say it's out of stock.
It's out of stock.
This is what most people say when you go to a shop to buy sugar. What do they say? Yeah? Excuse me, can you give me some sugar? What do they say?
It's out of stock.
Sorry, it's out of stock, yeah? But they're there, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's it. Okay, so read this one. Read this one.
Out of spite.
Out of spite. Spite ማለት ክፋት ማለት ነው። ይኸውላችሁ ምን ማለት ነው ሳችሁ? spite በሉ እስቲ።
Spite.
spite ማለት ክፋት ማለት ነው። ምን ማለት ነው?
ክፋት.
Yeah, spite. ስለዚህ out of spite ማለት ከክፋት ውጪ ማለት ሳይሆን ከክፋት ወይም በክፋት ማለት ነው። Right? So don't do things out of spite በለኝ እስቲ።
Don't do things out of spite.
ነገሮችን ከክፋት አታርጋቸው ስትል ያ spite ማለት ክፋት ግን out of spite ማለት ከክፋት ውጪ ማለት አይደለም። Please. When I say out of spite ምን ማለት ይሄ ነው? ከክፋት ማለት ነው። I don't do things out of spite. Say I don't do things out of spite.
I don't do things out of spite.
ነገሮችን ከክፋት ማድረግ አልፈልግም. I don't do things out of I didn't talk. Say I didn't talk.
I didn't talk.
I didn't talk to you out of spite.
I didn't talk to you out of spite.
ያወራው ከክፋት አይደለም. Do you understand me? I didn't tell you. Say I didn't tell you out of spite.
I didn't tell you out of spite.
የነገርኩህ ከክፋት አይደለም። Do you understand? Or some people ይሰድብና ምን ይላል? I'm sorry, I didn't insult you out of spite. Right? የሰደብኩህ ከክፋት አይደለም ይላል። Sorry, I was so angry, I didn't insult you out of spite. Oh, don't do things out of spite, man. Spite, no illness, right? So spite ማለት ነው ክፋት። out of spite ማለት ከክፋት ውጭ ማለት ነው እንዴ? አይደለም፣ ከክፋት ማለት ከክፋት። Don't do things out of spite. Do you understand me? ነገሮችን ከክፋት አታድርግ። I didn't do it out of spite. ከክፋት አይደለም ያደረኩ ስትል I didn't do it out
of spite.
I didn't say it out of spite.
Yeah.
Say I didn't say it out of spite.
I didn't say it out of spite.
ምን ማለት ነው? ያልኩት ከክፋት አይደለም። I didn't say it out of spite. Sorry, right? Okay. So that's out of jealousy, will see?
Out of jealousy.
Jealousy ቅናት ነው አይደል?
Yeah.
ስለዚህ ከቅናት ውጪ ማለት አይደለም። ከቅናት የተነሳ ማለት ነው። Say again. Out of jealousy, will see?
Out of jealousy.
Say?
Out of jealousy.
I insulted my girlfriend out of jealousy.
I insulted my girlfriend out of jealousy.
Have you ever done that?
No.
No, that's no good, right? No. So that like I insulted him out of jealousy. እሱን የሰደብኩት ከቅናት ተነሳስቼ ነው። ስለዚህ በቅናት የተነሳ ስትሉ out of jealousy ነው እንጂ ከቅናት ውጪ ብላችሁ እንዳትተረጉሙ please, right? ምክንያቱም out ማለት ውጪ ስለሆነ out of ማለት ደግሞ እዚህ ስለሆነ ብላችሁ እንዳትተረጉሙ። out of jealousy ማለት ምን ማለት ነው? ከምን የተነሳ ማለት ነው? ከቅናት የተነሳ። out of spite ሳ ከክፋት የተነሳ በክፋት ማለት ነው, right? So out of jealousy, out of jealousy. So what do you do out of jealousy?
Out of jealousy.
If you see a girlfriend being hugged by somebody, do you do something out of jealousy?
Yes.
What do you do?
I told her to stop.
I tell her to stop.
Yeah.
And then what if she's not willing to stop?
Oh, maybe it's dangerous.
It's going to be dangerous. That's not good, all right? So that like you see like, oh, she did it out of jealousy. አንዳንዴ ለምሳሌ አሁን በስኬት ይናደርጋለሁ ብለው ሰው ቢቀናና እኮ ጥሩ አይደለም እንዲህ ብታረግና ቢልህ you're talking out of jealousy, በሲ say
you're talking out of jealousy.
You're talking this out of jealousy, በሲ
You're talking this out of jealousy.
ይሄን የምታወራው ከምን ተነስተ ነው? ከቅናት ተነስተ ነው። You're talking out of jealousy. You're talking out of jealousy. Say you're talking out of jealousy.
You're talking out of
your sisters አሁን አንድ ሰው እዚህ እንትን ቆሞ መስታወት ቆሞ እንደዚህ ያምራለሁ እንደዚህ ቢል እና አምራለሁ እንደ ብትሉ አንድ ቤተሰብ አይ ዝም ብለሽ እኮ ነው አታምሪም ቢል oh I know you are talking out of jealousy. ያወራህ ያለው ከቅናት ተነስተ ነው ስትሉ you're talking out of jealousy. you're doing it out of jealousy. ስለዚህ out of jealousy ማለት በቅናት የተነሳ በቅናት ምክንያት ስትሉ out of jealousy ነው የምትሉ. Do you understand me? Yeah, people divorce it out of jealousy. There are a lot of people divorce it out of jealousy. There are a lot of lovers, breaking up out of jealousy. So they did it out of jealousy. They do it out of jealousy. You do it out of jealousy. So you can say like that. It's ambasi. Asranya ambasi ashu. Asranya. Yeah, out of bersi.
Out of idea.
Say it again.
Out of idea.
Say out of idea. Bersi out of idea.
Out of idea.
ምን ማለት ነው? ከሐሳብ ውጭ ማለት ነው?
Yes.
ከሐሳብ ውጭ?
No.
በሐሳብ እሺ። ግን out of idea ስትል ግን አንዳንዴ እነዚህ አይነት ነገሮች ምንድነው ትርጉማቸውን አውቃችሁ መተግበር አለባችሁ። ምክንያቱም out ስትሉ ውጭ ነው፣ ሐሳብ ውጭ ምናምን ነው። ሐሳብ ካለቀብህ I'm out of idea በለሲ።
I'm out of idea.
ሐሳብ ጨርሻለሁ፣ ቀሪ ሐሳብ የለኝም። ለምሳሌ ኮሜንት ሲሰጥ ቆየና ስታወራ ቆይተ ምን አለ ሌላ ሐሳብ ብትባል I'm sorry I'm out of idea. Say I'm out of idea.
I'm out of idea.
ኦ ካለቀብህ ያለቀብህ ከሆነ I'm running out of idea በለሲ። I'm running out of ideas. So I'm running out of ideas means ሐሳብ ያለቀብኝ ነው። or shortly ካለቀብህ ደግሞ completely ምን ትላለህ? I'm out of ideas ትላለህ። ሐሳብ የለኝም ጨርሻለሁ ስትሉ ነው ትሉት I'm out of idea። ተነግራችሁ ጨርሳችኋል ማለት ነው። I'm out of ideas. Say again. I'm out of ideas.
I'm out of ideas.
Yeah, ሐሳቤን ጨርሻለሁ ስትሉ I have finished my ideas, right? Possible, but that is too academical English. የቀለም እንግሊዘኛ. But conversationally ቋንቋ እንደ ቋንቋ ባለቤት ግን ስትናገሩ I'm out of ideas ትላላችሁ። Say again.
I'm out of ideas.
I'm out of ideas. Okay, read this one. Out of nowhere. የት መጣ ሳይባል ማለት ነው። ምን ማለት ነው? የት መጣ ሳይባል suddenly ማለት ነው። Unexpectedly ሳይጠብቅ. Right? He became rich, but see he became rich out of nowhere. ከየት መጣ ሳይባል ባንዴ ሀብታም ሆኗል ስትሉ he became rich out of nowhere. Say it again.
He became rich out of nowhere.
Okay, it means that he became rich unexpectedly or suddenly. ስለዚህ በድንገት ወይም ሳይጠበቅ ስትሉ ምንም ትሉት out of nowhere. Say out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, I want to get rich out of nowhere ብትል አሁን በድንገት ነው ባንዴ። There are people who wish to be rich out of nowhere. Yes or no? out of nowhere ስለዚህ nowhere ማለት ምንድነው no ያው አፍራሽ ነው አይደል ስለዚህ ከየትም መጣ ሳይባል ስትሉ like he came out of nowhere he became rich out of nowhere she became rich out of nowhere right ከየት መጣች ሳትባል ባንዴ ሀብታም ሆነ ስትሉ ምንድነው የምትሉት she became rich or she
became rich
out of nowhere ከየት መጣች ሳትባል ባንዴ ስለዚህ ከየት መጣ ሳይባል በድንገት ሳይጠበቅ ስትሉ ምን ትላላችሁ out of nowhere ነው የምትሉት ስለዚህ
out of nowhere
that's it and then እቺን ሳምብልኝ out of respect for በልሲ
out of respect for
respect ምንድነው
ክብር
ስለዚህ out of respect for ማለት ለክብር ሲባል ለስሜታቸው ሲባል ስትል ለክብር ሲባል ለስሜት ሲባል ስትል out of respect for ነው የምትሉት say it again
out of respect for
say it again
out of respect
for example like Christians celebrate the Muslims holiday right Muslims holiday or they celebrate together out of for respect mean that you know like let's admit I can't do it but I can't do it out of respect for you ላንተ ክብር ስል ማድረግ አልችልም ስትል I can't do it but
I can't do it
out of respect for you ላንተ ክብር ስል ላንተ ስሜት ስል አላደርገውም ማድረግ አልችልም ስትል don't do it out of respect for me በለኝ እስቲ
don't do it out of respect for me
ለኔ ስትል ለኔ ክብር ስትል አታድርገው ለኔ ስሜት ስትል አታድርገው ስትል don't do it out of respect for me